Morning, Sarthak. Girl, sorry. Good morning. Good morning, girls. Good morning, Karthik.
Good morning, ma'am.
Let's wait for 5 minutes for the rest to join, then we'll see. Then we'll start the class. Okay?
Ma'am, may I rejoin?
Yes, you can. What happened?
Ma'am, internet issue.
Okay. Okay, Hanshi, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mehul. Good morning, Alokik.
Good morning.
Okay. So, do we have done till where in your class? कहाँ तक पढ़ा है हमने भी कुछ idea?
Ma'am, we have done the short answer.
You have done the short answers. Shall we
Yes, ma'am.
discuss the
Yes,
long
ma'am.
ones today?
We have.
Shall we discuss the long ones now?
Okay, ma'am.
The explanation has been completed in your class or not?
Yes, ma'am. While watching the videos, I'll explain. Ma'am, but there are no long answers.
There are no long answers.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
only
there is
short answer.
creating
Ma'am, creating analysis
creating
and
a
evaluation.
Let me see. हाँ तो ये बेटा लॉन्ग आंसर तो है डिस्क्राइब वाले describe the conditions of India in the first half of 19th century which caused frustration among the Indians. क्या ये लॉन्ग आंसर्स नहीं है? चलिए बताइए children who will tell me the answer of the first question. The first question is describe the situation or condition of India in the first half of 19th century. क्या कंडीशन थी इंडिया की भैया फर्स्ट हाफ में? बता सकते हैं आप लोग? It is given on the very first page of the chapter, beta. Mehul.
Ma'am, it's on the page number 70.
हाँ, तो आंसर बताओ बच्चे।
Ma'am, India was on the verge of social cultural conquest by the English people during the first half of the 19th century. The Western culture, civilization, education, and Christian religions were fast spreading in India. Sensitive Indian minds reacted towards these developments.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
Ma'am, the answer is from the Indian background of the dark period in the first half of the century. In the Indian history, politically, economically, socially, and culturally, India was lying prostrate before the crafty rule of the company.
Hmm.
Indian society suffered from a bad social customs like sati, caste system, child marriage, and girl infanticide. Before widowhood and the education modes of worship had made our religion ridiculous.
Absolutely correct. Very good. This would be the answer of the first question. Next question is mention two social evils prevailing in India. उस टाइम के कोई दो सोशल इवल्स आप इसी आंसर के साथ डिस्क्राइब कर दोगे। सत्य बता देना कोई उसमें दो। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज discuss the main ideas of Raja Ram Mohan Roy and his contribution for reforming the society.
Ma'am, page number 71.
आंसर बताओ बच्चे।
Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the first great social religious reformer of the 19th century. He is known as the father of Indian Renaissance because of his ideas and pioneering work in the field of social religious reformers. Raja Ram Mohan Roy and Keshav Chandra Sen were the prominent leader of Brahmo Samaj, which was founded in 1830. The Samaj prohibited all form of idolatry and sacrifices, believe in the uphands and forbade its
आई
members.
थिंक बेटा पहला तो आप यही लिख दोगे जो फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में इंफॉर्मेशन हो गई। उसके बाद आप थर्ड पैराग्राफ लिखोगे राजा राम मोहन ग्रेटेस्ट अचीवमेंट्स in the field of social religious reforms was the abolition of sati. And next would be the polygamy one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it, Mehul? First description
Yes,
हो गया and then polygamy से ऊपर वाला जो पैराग्राफ है एक तो राजा राम मोहन रॉय ग्रेटेस्ट अचीवमेंट और एक उसके नीचे वाला पैराग्राफ यहाँ से आंसर्स लिख देखते हैं।
Ma'am, पूरा पूरा
पूरा पूरा नहीं थोड़ा थोड़ा। Next question is what write a note on Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar's work for the upliftment of women and depressed classes.
ma'am, page number
Ma'am,
71.
Ma'am,
71.
Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar was a great Sanskrit scholar. He was a principal of Sanskrit College in Calcutta. He was a great educationalist in his college and encouraged them to study Sanskrit. Vidyasagar's contribution of education of girls and upliftment of women was remarkable. He played a significant role in making the marriage of widows lawful. He attended the first widow remarriage in Calcutta in 1856 as a special inspector of a school. He opened a number of schools for girls. He had fight with an orthodox section of the Indian society. All of these reforms. He did work with great courage of conviction and fortitude for of his character.
Correct, सही है। ठीक है। Next question is what were the basic ideas or philosophy of Ramakrishna Mission? Basic ideas or philosophy of
The ma'am, page
Ramakrishna.
number 73. Ramakrishna Mission was established by Swami Vivekananda in 1st May 1907. The ideas and philosophy of the Ramakrishna Mission are all the religions are true, but they all lead to the same God. Serving human beings in the same as serving God, love of God in these love human beings. Development in science and technology may be appreciated, but we must safeguard India from the materialistic influence of the West. Untouchability, rigid caste system, and the supervision are bad. Women should have equal rights and respect in the society. Ma'am, all
Absolutely,
5 points.
absolutely correct. Now tell me one thing. Would you like to do these many questions first and then discuss the rest? Or shall we discuss
मैम
all
पहले
in one?
मैम
फर्स्ट
Ma'am,
सभी
first we all.
हम सारे कर लेते हैं.
First, you wanna do these or discuss all?
मैम
मैम
फर्स्ट
डिस्कस ऑल.
डिस्कस ऑल है.
Discuss all.
यस मैम.
यस मैम.
Okay. Next question is, hmm,
When
when and by whom was the Arya Samaj founded? Discuss the work in the field of education and social reforms. गर्व बताइए आंसर. गर्व अग्रवाल. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
आंसर बताओ बेटा. बोलो बच्चे. Anukalp, Karthik, can you tell me the answer?
मैम पेज नंबर 73.
आंसर बताओ. पेज नंबर क्या करूंगी मैं?
मैम Dayanand founded the Arya Samaj at Bombay in 1875 to spread his ideas and reforms. He laid down the 10 principles of Arya Samaj. Then social reform. In the field of social reform, the Arya Samaj opposed the rigidity of the caste system and condemned untouchability. If it fought against child marriage, forced widowhood, sati, parda, dowry system, and superstitions and religion sacrifices, Arya Samaj encouraged widow remarriage, intercaste marriage, simple marriage, and monogamy. It opened schools for women, including polytechnics, and gave them technical training in several crafts. Education. The Arya Samaj made a unique contribution in the field of education after death of Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati in 1885. A group of his followers formed the Dayanand Anglo-Vedic Society to impart Vedic education combined with modern science and English language.
Correct. I think the answer is absolutely right. Anybody else has to add something to it?
मैम इसमें ऊपर का पहला पॉइंट जुड़ेगा. राइवल्स ऑफ वेदांत एंड वैदिक वैल्यू.
हाँ, add कर सकते हो चाहो तो. Next question is, explain the contribution. Sorry, discuss Syed Ahmad Khan's work for upliftment of Muslims.
Ma'am, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was an ardent social religious reformer amongst the Muslims in India. He remained loyal to the British even during the rising of 1857. After 1857, the English discriminated against the Muslims who kept themselves away from education. Sir Syed Ahmad strove hard to remove the hostility of British towards the Muslims. He also persuaded the Muslims to accept social, religious, and educational reform to be able to change with time. He advocated English education for the regeneration of Muslims. He asked his people to learn modern science and adopt modern ways of life and ideas. He asked them to return to the purity and simplicity of Islam.
इसने इनको uplift करने के लिए क्या क्या किया था?
In 1854, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan founded the Translation Society at Aligarh. It published Urdu translation of English book on science and other subjects. He also started an English Urdu journal for spreading liberal ideas on social reform. He advocated the removal of social prejudices such as further polygamy, easy divorce,
So these
illiteracy,
जो ये वाला
among
पैराग्राफ है ना बेटा, यहाँ पे तो they have mentioned that what has he done for the upliftment of the women of the Muslim society. रेस्ट वो दे रखे हैं उन्होंने अपने, मतलब कैसे क्या क्या उनके बारे में दे रखे हो. सो अपलिफ्टमेंट जो है मुस्लिम्स के बारे में, उसका आप इस पैराग्राफ से लिखोगे, बाकी आप पहले वाले से लिखोगे. ठीक है. ओके.
yes, ma'am.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज explain the contribution of Jyotirao Phule for the upliftment of lower castes.
When Jyotiba Govindra Phule, known as Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, was a social reformer, writer, philosopher, scholar, editor, and revolutionary from Maharashtra. Jyotiba Phule and his wife were pioneers of women's education in India. His remarkable influence was apparent in fields like education, agriculture, caste system, women and widow upliftment, and removal of untouchability. He is most known for his efforts to educate women and the lower caste as well as Bahujan people. He, after educating his wife, opened the first school in girls in India in August 1848.
Pretty good. आंसर स्पेल से मार्क है क्या अंकल?
नहीं मैम, अभी अभी मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको.
सही है. करेक्ट. नेक्स्ट इज explain the role of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in uplifting Dalits and untouchables.
On
मैम
page number
डॉक्टर
7,
मैम भीमराव
Dr. B.
रामजी अम्बेडकर
Let
was
Alokik
an
tell now, beta. Like let Alokik tell the answer. Yes, Alokik.
Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar was an Indian journalist, scholar, and a political leader and a Buddhist rivalist. He was the chief agritech of the Indian Constitution. In Constitution, born into a poor untouchable community, Ambedkar spent his life fighting against the system of untouchability and the Indian
ये वाली
caste.
लाइन स्किप कर सकते हो. ठीक है. इसके अलावा सीधे लिख दो कि इन्होंने अनटचेबल्स को या फिर दलित्स को अपलिफ्ट करने के लिए क्या क्या किया.
In 1999, Ambedkar argued for creating a separate electorates and reservations for Dalits and
Reservations.
other religious communities. In 1920, he began the publication of weekly Moynak, leader of the silent in Bombay, Bombay, Hindu politics, and a priest recalculated of the Indian political communication to fight caste discrimination. His Kolhapur impressed the local state ruler Sahu Fifth, who shocked Orthodox society by dining with Ambedkar. Numbers. 5 points as well.
हम्म. सही है. करेक्ट. Next question, which is the last as well. Write a few lines about Pandita Ramabai and Ruqayya Shekhawat Hussain as social reformers.
When Pandita Ramabai was an eminent Indian social reformer and activist, he was a poet, a scholar, and a champion of improvement in the plight of Indian women. As a social reformer, she championed the cause of emancipation of Indian women. She wrote many books, including the widely popular work titled The High Caste and Hindu Woman. Her books showed the darkest of subject matter relating to the life of Hindu women, including child brides and the treatment of they receive by the society. Tarabai Shinde was a feminist activist
ताराबाई
who
शिंदे का पूछना ही
protested
नहीं है बेटा. You have to write about Pandita Ramabai and Ruqayya Shekhawat Hussain.
Nam Rukaiya Shekhawat Hussain was a prolific
Prolific.
writer and social in undivided Bengal in the early 20th century. She is more famous for her effort on behalf of gender inequality and other social issues. She established the first school aimed primarily at Muslim girls, which still exists today. To raise popular consequences, especially among women, she wrote a number of articles, stories, and novels, mostly in Bengali. Begum Rokeya used humor, irony, and satire to focus attention on the injustices faced by the Bengali-speaking Muslim women.
Okay. Correct answer. So now let's start doing your work. As soon as you've done 2 questions, please share them on the group. Okay? Hurry up. And new words are to be done as well. बेटा डन द क्वेश्चन आंसर्स? बच्चों करा कुछ? कार्तिक एंड मेहुल? Karthik and Mehul, are you there? Please share your work.